Hello. Right.
Hello. Hello. Well,
How's it going, mate?
episode 9 didn't go to plan, did it?
I don't get what you mean.
That was the that was the Video Ninja thing, and you had to fucking put a disclaimer at the start that it was shit because of Joe.
And
But
look where we are now, eh? Back on
I
Zoom,
know, we're
mate.
back on Zoom. Back on Zoom.
What are you wearing, Joe? In a fucking ghillie. In a ghillie outfit.
I I'm in the old in
Getting cold
you
now,
know
isn't
what?
it? Getting cold in Wales.
Yeah, it's getting cold. Double socks as well.
You double socking it.
Double sock in it.
I might have to do that. I haven't done a double sock, I would say probably for about 7 years.
I thought you were gonna say since I was like a fucking child wearing my wellies.
Yeah, I don't even own a pair of wellies either. What's
You know
going
what
on?
I done as an adult? As an adult, I don't wear wellies. Um, more to complain about. There
What?
is something I want to talk about this episode, but I got more to whinge about.
Is this basically
One of
is this free therapy for you now, Joe? This is turned into.
yeah,
It's like, do you
yeah,
mind if you jump on a call, Luke, so I can just complain to you for a bit?
yeah. Let's just record us me complaining really, because that's all it is. The last, like, obviously there was the one in person that was more of a casual thing, but the one before that was just
Mm.
me whinging, and it's to do with cars again. Um,
Right.
there was someone in front of me, just
Right.
casually threw a can out the window, littering.
Really? Oh, I got. Let me put a pin in that. But
Bastard.
I've got a car story about throwing something out. But go on.
Yeah, well, that was it. I saw it and I was like, I just this stuff is just it's not good. Like, is it? You know why?
Good Samaritan Joe.
What?
Yeah, I know littering's bad, but
Ha-
it's like I'm gonna use this platform to say that this is not good, guys. Okay? This is not fucking good.
yeah, vocal dump is a space for non-litterers.
But with them's gone woke, like.
Yeah,
No.
vocal dump.
Woke dump. um,
Fucking turn this shit off my fucking head. Yeah.
the
So,
car. Sorry, are you not finished? Sorry, Joe. You finished?
well, I was just gonna say, the next part of the car story was congratulations. We have 2 drivers in the chat.
Right, yeah. I haven't actually told that many people, surprisingly.
Well, all of our hundreds of audience members are gonna
Yeah.
fucking know now.
Yeah. All 4 of you out there, hey guys, driving now. Yeah, just driving. Shit my pants still. It's more of like a little manoeuvres and stuff. It's just freaking me out,
Yeah.
but it's alright. I'm gonna get used to it now. You know,
Yeah, you gotta
reverse pay parking. Still iffy on hill starts every now and then, but
Yeah, I mean, I think most cars these days have like hill start assist stuff.
yeah.
You know, you're not like fucking got a bite, you know, and then your fucking clutch burns out. But
I don't know.
no,
My car doesn't. I think it does have a bit of a. It has like, um, brake assist where if I take my foot off the brake on a hill, it'll hold for like a second or two.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh right, it isn't like doing the fucking hill start for me.
No.
But I can take my foot off
We're
the
not
brake.
all living like yeah, we're not all living like Elon Musk, you know, in his Teslas. But no, it's I'm glad you've got your automobile
I know.
license.
Feels strange, man. Feels strange. When I was first in the car, I was just like, I'm on my own. One of those feelings. Like
Yeah.
every single, how many months it took to do the lessons, then the driving tests, and then, in and out of cars like with a provisional license. I was
Mhm.
always with someone, and they're always like directing me.
Yeah.
Now I'm just in there like, go to Tesco, like no one yet.
Yeah.
Feels weird. I was saying
Like
to Leash, sorry, I was saying to Leash, if it surprisingly, it actually felt like less pressure on my own at one point because
yeah.
I was like a bit more less lenient on I was more lenient on myself making mistakes. But if someone's in the car, I'm like really apologetic, like, oh, sorry about that, like I'm new at this, sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm on my own, like, yeah, fuck that, it's on me, mate, it's on me, come on, crack on.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean, you get to the point like when I was driving you home once, and it was like I don't know midnight, and I was just fucking 70 mile an hour, fucking.
Yeah, I haven't got to that level yet, just
Yeah, I think it
errands.
took me ages to it took me ages to fucking drive with putting music on. I couldn't
Yeah.
drive because like when you're with an instructor, it's just them.
Yeah.
You know, and they like, you know, it's like no distractions now. It's just take a left, take next left up here, please, and on the next roundabout, I want to go straight forward. But when I'm like in the car on my own, it's like, can you take me higher to a place? I don't know, I'm just loud as fuck driving. Like,
I didn't do music straight away either, to be honest. I had the radio, like when you turn the car on, the
yeah,
radio comes on. I was like, oh, turn that down a bit.
yeah.
And now, past day or two, to work or to like Tesco or something,
Mm.
we're putting a bit of music back up a bit more. But yeah, I know what you mean. And not too
I
full on.
probably shouldn't say this, but when I'm driving now, if I hear a song I like, I'm like, oh, Lewis will like this. I'm fucking driving like, fucking share. What's up? Fucking just making sure just fucking share song.
Well, my first time I did it, which was yesterday, surprisingly, was I took a call. Not like it wasn't like, yeah, 2 seconds, yeah. I wasn't like that. I was doing it like in the dash, like, oh, accept the call on the dash.
Yeah.
So I had a call off my mum, and I was like, oh yeah, right, mum. Like, yeah, taking the call while driving,
Yeah.
which was surreal.
Like was she like, oh, look at my big man now driving?
Um,
My big man passed his test.
Fuck me, I would probably disown my mum if she called me big man. All right, big man.
Big man Lee.
I don't know what's best, big man or little boy, or little man. My little man.
You probably call Miles little man, didn't you?
I call him little man, yeah. I don't know if it's like a maternal
wonder
thing.
how-
I don't know why I'm correlating that, but little man for a dad just feels a bit more like, right, little man, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah.
But little
Little
man,
dude.
but little
How's it
man
going,
for,
little dude?
I guess in the perspective of like, I'm 30 years old and my my mum's calling me little
Yeah.
man or big man. It's weird.
Yeah, I remember, I like, cause my mother, she worked in a nursery, so there's like little kids there. So if I was to go to see my mother, if I was off work or whatever, she'd be saying stuff like, "See this is my little boy. This is
All
to the
right,
little
yeah.
kids. This is
Yeah,
my
yeah.
little boy."
Yeah, I guess it's like relating words in it, waiting familiar words to each other.
Yeah, it's my little boy. I'm like, ah, stop, dude.
You want to fight or what?
Right, what's happening, little fuckers?
Um, I guess we haven't actually talked other than just like text messages, which is usually just like, "You free tomorrow? Yeah, no, yeah."
Well,
That's not a text, though.
I wouldn't even say we've been texting recently. It's just been fucking reels.
Yeah, back on it.
I know.
Back in through
What
the
did that
veins.
take? Like, that did took a couple of weeks, didn't it? Like, I was looking, and I think I texted you maybe last week, and I think one of the first things you sent me in like 4 days was just some shitty meme. But in the meantime, it was just like you'd send like 20 reels, I'd send like 20 reels, you'd send like 20 reels, and that's it. And now we're doing. And when I was speaking normally, just weird. I feel like I'm not speaking to you through the Instagram fucking messaging system.
One of my toxic traits with reels now. I'll openly admit it, right? It's be like, oh yeah, Joe find that I find this funny, so Joe will find this funny. Send a couple, and then give it like, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours or so. Open Instagram, and be like, oh, Joe sent some back. Not watching any of them. I don't know what it is, but if it's like fucking 17 of them, it's more off-putting. Do you find that?
Yeah,
If you send me like one or two, I'm like, oh yeah, fucking hell, these must be like
it's
know,
hard though.
awesome.
It's hard not, like it's hard not to.
Yeah,
Like,
it is, isn't it?
it may be like you've not been on your phone. Get out of the fucking shot, like. Cut.
Excuse
Who's
me,
this
folks.
guy?
Yeah. Go cut the.
Quiet
Who's
on the set. You're an extra. We pay you to be a background actor. That's right. You stare right at me.
He's doing the dog eye thing.
What?
Sorry.
But
Go
yeah. So like, I feel like if you've not, say now you've been in work, right, and you've just not been on your phone, you've been busy, head down working, and I've had a quiet day in work, and I'm like, oh, that's funny. Send two. Oh, send another three. Lunch 5. But it adds up, and then you're like, oh fuck, I want to calm down, like.
Yeah.
But it's hard because they are funny, and it's like I know Lou will like this, and you probably say Joe, you know Joe will like this, but and I know when you haven't watched it because you'll send the same one to me like a day later,
Yeah. Or I like,
call you out on it.
or like it. I find it funny. I'll be like, "Nah, I won't send it to Joe because I've sent loads recently. Then half an hour later, you send it me. I'm like, "Fuck's sake, I should have sent that." Like,
Yeah.
fucking hate
Or
that.
sometimes, also, or another fucking thing is I'll send it and then realize liked by Lewis. I'm like, oh fuck, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
ah, he's fucking seen this.
Yeah.
Um,
Or
I like,
do you feel like loads of them? Like I said earlier, like if you send me like 10 or 15 reels at once, sometimes I'll judge all of the reels based on your first two, even though they're drastically
and it
different
could be
humor.
shit.
And it's like a shit video. I'm like, Joe's sending me shit today. I'm not watching these other 18, but they could be drastically different. Like, I don't know what
Yeah,
it
I've
is.
done that. Like I've done that where I've watched one and I got to get back to what I was doing, and by the time I get back to go back to watch the next one, you've already sent other ones which are like lower down. I'm like, oh, I'll just fucking start there. But do you know what I think? What I think is, I know I don't use TikTok. I had it like a couple of years ago, but I don't really use it now,
Mm.
apart from posting clips of this when we post stuff. But
Yeah, when you make clips, like.
the all right. Um,
Go on.
so the feature in TikTok is saying that you sent me 10 reels or
Mm.
10 TikToks. I could click on that first one, finish it, scroll, next one plays, scroll, next one plays, scroll, next one plays.
Right.
So I
I
could
gotta
just
go
sit there
back.
and watch them all as if it's like my own personal feed. Whereas in Instagram, it's you watch it, say you scroll, that's just like the next one within
Yeah,
random
your
fucking.
algorithm.
But but it's not the next one you've sent me.
That's quite nice actually. Yeah. Even
I
though I'll
feel
never
like
get TikTok.
no, but what I'm saying is if Reels had that feature, I feel like you would be able to get through. Say
Get
that way, I
through.
sent you 20. No,
Get through
I
like, oh,
say that.
let's get through all this shit that you've been sent.
Now, say that I did send you 20, right? You
Mm.
could go through and go, say that you've already seen it, go, oh, I've seen that one. Oh, I know where this is going. Or, that's not funny. You can skip through it quicker
Yeah.
rather than having to click on it, wait for it to fucking load, and then it's not.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I know, first world problems in it.
It is first world problems, isn't it?
Sending shit videos to each other.
Or if it's like quite a topical meme that's like floating around for a couple of months, like something that's been used a lot or
Yeah.
something. Sometimes I look at the thumbnail of what you sent me, I'm like, well, I know that's about. I'll move on.
Yeah. But I've noticed that as well. Say you sent me something to do with Batman, right?
Right,
But the
right.
thumbnail could be like, I don't know, some random.
Yeah, they change it, don't they?
It's like the thumbnail of it is different. The actual video
Yeah,
to make you think, oh, I've not seen this one, but oh, I've fucking seen this one.
yeah. It's annoying, isn't it? So when we mentioned how we're back watching Instagram Reels sending each other. We, only like 7 episodes ago we said we're going to delete Instagram for a bit.
Yeah.
I've had that feeling when I deleted it though, where the points of time that I had spare, I was like, what the fuck do I do then?
Yeah.
It's like I don't do anything. I don't do anything other than that. So like those mini
So you're
wins.
saying it's like it's not actually wasting your time. You
Yeah.
fill in the gaps.
First of all, I thought, God, this is probably eating up loads of my time. Like
I'm gonna be
I
so
probably waste
much more productive.
much more productive. But then I realized, actually, it's only filling like 10, 15 minute windows, like where I sat down for a
Yeah.
coffee. Instead, I'm just basically
Yeah.
not watching YouTube instead or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that,
I
is
do
that
that.
more is that more or less productive? I don't know.
Do you know what I did? I found I was doing. Deleted Instagram. Didn't have like TikTok in it. I go on YouTube. Fucking go on YouTube Shorts.
I have totally resisted shorts. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but
It's the same thing about TikTok. I've just like shunted it away out of my preference.
then Reels is exactly the same.
I know, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on in my brain. But I'm like, no way shorts, no way TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think is it like the you think of that as like a generational thing or like the culture around TikTok and
Maybe.
YouTube is a bit more like even though Instagram is exactly the same time period they all came out at the same time sort of thing. It's
Yeah.
like YouTube. I feel if I was to look at it, I'd go, oh, YouTube is for like younger kids, and then like YouTube Shorts, and then TikTok is for like teenagers. So
Mm.
Instagram is like, oh, that's fine because that's like for
Millennials,
adults, you know?
millennials style. Yeah, we'll get all
Do
the
you know what
good
Yeah,
memes like shuffling in after the week or so, where everyone's like
yeah,
shoveling through the shit.
yeah, and then like a year later, my mother will send me something on Facebook. And I was like, "Fuck, that was a year ago. That was
I think I think my rationale is I've already got Instagram and I already got Instagram Reels. Why am I going on Shorts and why am I going on TikTok as well? I think that's why I resisted them. It's like I
yeah,
don't need fucking two or three other versions of it.
exactly.
I'm gonna stick to one. So when I delete Instagram, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna give into it. Otherwise, there's
Like
another
Frodo in the
thing.
Ring.
It is like throwing the ring in it,
Mr.
but
Frodo, please don't go on to TikTok.
you know,
Yeah,
it's
the
brain rot in it.
yeah, all of it is. All of it is.
Yeah.
And I find when if I delete an app, I have the like, say like you said, you're trying to fill that gap, that void of like, oh well, I'm just waiting around for something. I'll not even without even thinking, swipe, and I'll go to where the app
Yeah,
is,
muscle memory
and
in
it's
it.
like, and go, oh, it's not there.
It's horrible. That's
Yeah,
gross, isn't it? That's gross. You
I
think about
know,
it.
I know, I know.
Our brains are rotting from the inside out.
Or like I'm on, say I'm doing something, checking an email or something for work, swipe up, fucking swipe, and I'm like, my thumb's already going to. It's like, fucking stop.
Oh no! Like what I had when I deleted Instagram for that. The longest period I think it was like a month or so. I
Yeah.
think like just over 4 weeks or over 4.5 weeks or something. Um, I just fill in my time with other shit. Like I was like, oh, how many times am I gonna look at BBC News or how many times am I gonna look at Twitter like or bloody Reddit?
I haven't had Twitter on my phone for God knows how long. I think the only time I ever go on Twitter now is if I'm on a desktop.
Well,
So
the
more,
reason I kept it is not that it's weird. I don't enjoy it like every other social media. I don't
no,
enjoy it,
Twitter's the worst.
but I enjoy it in for that reason. Does that make sense? I enjoy it because I hate it. Because I think it's ever since Elon Musk bought it,
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
gone
It's changed.
it's gone completely right wing. Like I don't know, crazy ideologies on there,
It's
like
not.
loads of free
It.
speech.
I
So like
know.
sometimes I'm like,
It's not.
it's like a fly on the wall. Sometimes I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking hell, I've got
I
these
feel like
opinions, man.
like I feel like what I found as well since that happened, since the fucking corporate takeover, it was more. If I feel like Sam, I'm on Twitter. Like most things I follow are like comic book news, IGN. All like just news sources that relate to me, Game Informer or this or that, whatever. I'm scrolling through, and it's like, check out this new trailer from Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, the new game. Click on it. You scroll down, and it's just fucking OnlyFans promotions.
Yeah, I feel like the
And I'm
comments
like,
on all Twitter stuff is not related to anything else. It's no
no, it's
relation
like
to anything.
ads. It's like ads of stuff that's nothing relevant to me, or is someone promoting OnlyFans? And I was like, Jesus Christ! I don't like. I'm all. I clicked on this to see a fucking trailer for Indiana Jones game, not like this massive thread of all these fucking
These people, yeah,
people.
10% off. No,
Yeah,
the thing I
Christmas sale.
the thing I enjoy about it though is just seeing just totally irrational thoughts on it. Like,
Yeah.
because he's promoting free speech, and he's like, oh, I bought this platform because everyone else is gatekeeping their opinions and stuff, and they're
Yeah.
like stopping certain opinions being broadcast. Like Facebook's doing it as well. Like they're stopping. Like there's a lot of stuff with the election when they stopped like Trump views and all that.
Yeah.
But Twitter's full blown. It's like gates of hell, Wild West, and it's so weird to look
Yeah.
at it though. It's like so many
Yeah.
comments and so many people posting. Where half of my Twitter feed now is I don't follow anyone. It's just random crap.
Yeah, I feel like I don't see anybody I know
Don't see
tweeting.
any.
Like,
Yeah,
before it, like I'd see people who I follow, but now it's just like I've never followed. I haven't followed this drama channel before. What the fuck
yeah.
is this?
It's always stuff like that, and for some reason, that's the reason I kept it. Just to be like, oh my god, look at this world. This is a totally
I
different
know.
world that I would never find unless I had it. It's almost like fucking looking through a shop window. Like I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, Trump's right. Like, that's the reason Trump's
Trump's
in,
wrong.
because yeah, like fuck Kamala Harris. It's like
It's like,
Jesus Christ. It's like all this crap. But
I don't.
I'm strapped in. I'm strapped in for some reason.
Yeah, but
Sometimes I
like
scroll on there today, like wow.
I feel like I'm in that in the camp of like I'm not on like I'm not I don't care like not that I don't care what people say, but like
Free speech.
let's just let's take it away from like the the political side of it. Say now Star Wars, for instance, right? Star Wars is a big sort of you either like things or you don't, and we don't like each other, but it's still one product sort of thing. Like lots of people now they're like, oh, I don't like Star Wars because they tailor into this group. I'm not gonna watch it. Where it's like, okay, don't watch it, but then it just it's always like people arguing, and I'm you know me, I'll watch anything, right? So I'll watch the new Star Wars TV show coming out, even if the trailers look cack.
No.
I'll watch it, right? But
Wait, you
but
gonna watch
I'm
the
not,
fucking what's it called? Smugglers Gang or whatever it's fucking called. What's it called?
yeah,
What's it
Star
called?
Wars Skeleton Crew.
The Skeleton Crew. You watching that?
Yeah, but like what I mean is, I'm not. I don't feel like if I thought, oh, this isn't very good. I'm not gonna go to Twitter and go, you should die if you like this show. Oh, I can't believe that there's a female lead. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, it's like
That's the enjoyment of seeing these opinions, though. For me, it's
I
just
know.
wow, the people, the world we live in.
Baffling.
Like, it's funny.
It is
to me.
baffling.
I know I
Like,
should laugh
you
at
know,
them. Like fucking hell, this is crazy.
I
These
think
opinions are so strong.
I don't think you're laughing at the issues. I think you're laughing at how seriously and how passionate these people feel about other people's opinions.
Yeah.
Like it's like they it's not like they're passionate about their opinions. They're passionate about other people's opinions being wrong, which is it's nuts. It's nuts. Like I feel like I'm glad that I grew up in the era I grew up in. It was like, okay, social media was a thing, but it was never toxic. You know,
No,
I don't think it was ever. I feel like it's just a cesspool now. Twitter's a cesspool.
I think, if anything, I think our internet, well, our social internet net has been cast much wider. Like back
Yeah.
then, if you have any kind of toxicity, you'd just be on MSN and be like, yeah, Kyle's fucking stupid, isn't he? Hate Kyle.
Yeah.
But now it's, oh, I did the thumb thing again. God's sake.
Yeah, it's agreeing with you. Kyle's stupid.
I know, but now it's like the net has been cast so wide,
Yeah.
you can start pitchforking with groups of thousands of people. Do you know what I mean?
Start an online revolution.
Yeah, you can create an agenda and everyone's like, yeah, actually, he's fucking right. And
Yeah.
next thing you know, you've bought Twitter. You know what I mean?
You start off as a quirky guy.
Yeah.
Start off like think, oh, I'm gonna help people with PayPal. Next minute you got electric cars, make a flamethrower, Twitter revolution,
Yeah. Don't forget SpaceX.
Trump's cabinet.
I know, what the fuck's he doing with that? It's like, I know it feels weird to waste time and investment in talking about Elon, but what is he doing worm tongue in Trump's ear? He just feels like
No.
fucking worm tongue from Lord of the Rings now, doesn't he? He's like, he's like, every photo he's in his fucking ear roll. Like,
Yeah.
what's he doing? This goblin of a man.
Yeah, he is. He is a goblin, and he start doing fucking Fortnite dances on stage, like Jesus Christ.
Speaking to a guy in work where the more you look into it, he just feels like he's kind of just more of an investor. I know he's an intelligent guy, because otherwise you wouldn't get this far if you didn't have some kind of wit about you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's just putting money in right places. His dad was a fucking owned a mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did like horrible corruption in mining. So he's
well,
born it. He's in a nepotism.
They're all like born into money. Like Trump was the same. It was like, oh, I had a small loan of $1 million. You heard that quote?
Yeah.
Small loan of
Trump.
$1 million.
Seen Trump? Have you seen Trump's dad?
No, I've never seen Trump's dad.
Oh, you never seen it? He's the most
No.
he's the most skeletal. Actually, he's fucking bony as Calcius, mate.
Bonnie's calcium, yeah.
You want to see Trump's dad? Trump's dad's skull. I've never seen anyone's skull like Trump's dad. Trump's
Go on.
dad skull.
Skull. Is he still alive?
No, I think he's dead. I think he's dead.
I was gonna say
Actually,
maybe that's what Elon's doing. He's trying to reanimate.
I mean, just type in Trump's dad head, then look at the fucking skull on the guy.
Whoa!
Trump's dad's skull, like what the?
I feel like you
Not
do this. You got like that, grab the back of his skull and it just comes off. It's like,
You know, like Man
that's
in Black 2,
nuts.
that fucking cockroach. He's like, got any sugar? Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
oh, you ever seen They Live? John Carpenter's They Live.
No,
We need to watch that together, mate. It's such a good film.
I know,
It's
you watch some classic stuff.
Rowdy Roddy Piper, the old 80s wrestler. He used to wear a kilt.
No.
Well, he
no.
was like one of the first wrestlers turned actors before fucking The Rock, before John Cena, all that shit. But yeah, Roddy Piper is the protagonist in They Live, and basically he finds like a shipment of sunglasses. Like people are doing selling a product. He finds boxes and boxes of these sunglasses being shipped into like a church, and he's I know a lot of context here, but he's a homeless guy. He's like classic fingerless gloves around like a fired barrel kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he sees loads of shipments going into a church. He's like, what the fuck is that? He goes in there, opens a box full of sunglasses, puts these sunglasses on, these big shades, and sees the world in a different perspective. He sees all these people as fucking aliens, like Trump's dad's skull. And he sees like, I don't know, like he sees like a billboard, which is like, I don't know, fucking Rolex.
Yeah.
He puts the glasses on, and the billboard says like obey instead, and like the news is different and everything like that, and it's fucking awesome. And he gets like ends again a shotgun, like he goes into a bank. He's like, it's the famous line. He's like, I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of.
Oh, that's like Duke Nukem style thing, is it?
I think Duke Nukem took that, to be honest.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah,
but it's such a good film. We have to watch it, man. We have to watch it.
Definitely. I love watching like stuff like that. It sounds like good cheese, like.
Good cheese, yeah. It had like fight scenes which last like 15 minutes long, like stuff like that.
Throwing people through bar windows and stuff.
Yeah, it's John Carpenter though. So he made The Thing and made fucking Big Trouble Little China and all that.
Trash Can and all that.
Yeah, man.
This is like a completely different tangent, completely different thing going. I was thinking, because again we haven't spoken not properly, but we haven't actually done this for a while now. But I was having a conversation with the guys the other day. They were like, "Oh, how's the podcast going, Joe?" I'm like, "Oh, clearly not listening, then you." And they were just like laughing. And I said, "Oh yeah." What topics are you going to talk about? And I said, I think I'm gonna something I was thinking about when I was actually in a public toilet.
All right.
Do you think there's like public etiquette, like unwritten rules that you live by? Do you think, like for me, as an example then, right? Say now I'm in the toilet and there's a guy in a cubicle. I'm like, he's clearly having a shit in there. And he knows there's someone else. I've just gone to the urinal, I've got to wash my hands. He knows there's someone out here, but he's fucking silent. It's like, he doesn't want to rip ass while someone else is in there, you know? So I'll do him the common courtesy of wash my hands, put the hand dryer on, let him fucking do his business. I think, I'll hit it again before I leave. Just like
I've never done that ever.
No, I always feel like when I'm in the cubicle, if somebody uses the hand dryer, for me that's like a sign to go, okay, the fart that I was gonna do, I'll just let the floodgates.
I think it's
I feel like
more
that's an unwritten rule for me. Like I always think I like it if somebody. That's why I think service stations are the best place to take a shit publicly, because they're fucking always going. There's always someone there drying their hands.
You telling me if you need shit in public, you'll drive to a services?
No. I said if I'm in the services and I'm taking a shit, I'm completely comfortable. It's just it's not the nicest place to have a shit, but I'm comfortable enough to be like. You know what? It doesn't matter. No one can hear me because there's so many fucking hand dryers going off, in and out. But if it's like only you and someone else, here in work, there's one person in the cubicle and you're outside having a pee or washing your hands.
If I know them, I probably won't. Like if it's in work, so if it's in work and I'm in the cubicle and someone's out there and I'm like, that person outside that cubicle, I'm working with probably 5 days a week, so they know
Yeah.
of me and they know that I'm probably
Yeah.
taking a poop. Like, that I probably won't do it. But if I'm in a public area, Joe, I don't give a shit. I'm sorry. I'm like, no, not like that. But I'm like, just fucking do it. Everyone poops, man.
I feel like the most comfortable I've ever been, or somebody who gave me comfort. Talking about like, I was in a public toilet and I was busting to go and it was full like a year. There was everyone hustling and bustling outside, you know. And I couldn't hold it any longer and I just fucking let loose. And it made such a noise. The guy outside went, "Fucking hell! I've been holding now an interview, boy. Let it out." Like,
Do you say anything?
I just laughed and he could hear me laughing and I think I did one of those laugh farts. I was like,
Oh, man. No way. Like,
and he was like, "I see hammer." It's like,
that's
okay,
gross.
this guy's. It's just made me comfortable enough to be like, okay, because I'm like a nervous public shitter, as you can probably tell.
Yeah, can help, Joe. I didn't
These
realize
are my
you
own.
need like you need hand dryers and stuff.
Well, I don't know. It's just, even though it's a toilet and you know people are doing that in there, I feel more comfortable them not hearing me.
Are you, right, this is a good question. Are you a sit down or a standing wiper?
I think
So I'm
there's
gonna
a
judge you on
transition.
this. I'm gonna judge you on
There's
this
a
one.
well, it's a transition period.
What do you mean?
So there's like as I start sitting down, but as I'm like, but as I'm finishing, I'm like, I'll sort of do a little stand up, put it down the
Well,
toilet,
a little stand up.
At the end.
Like a stoop.
sort of like, so, so like,
Oh God. I don't know.
so like a
I,
sort of halfway, trousers around the knees, like sort of bent over halfway, sort of finishing it up. Because you're like, you know, when you're sat in the toilet, there's enough surface area for you to wipe, and it's got. But like, if you stand up, you don't want that itch, do you? You don't want to like not wipe properly, and then it's fucking itchy.
fuck's sake, man. This is
Well,
getting
you
way
asked
too-
me.
I know. I don't ask you for like if it itches if you don't wipe enough.
Nah, I'm not saying. Yeah, but I'm not saying that. It's saying you don't want it to itch. You know, like you
Itch,
going
man.
back to Instagram reels. Say that you're watching somebody do a fart video, you go, "Ooh, that one's gonna itch."
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I
but-
mean. I'm not saying I don't know how to wipe my ass properly. I got a fucking itchy crack all the time.
Clinking berries, like.
Klingons.
Yeah, I think I'm
about you?
Probably sit down, like lean forward, guy. It's the seat is creating ample spread with the cheeks. If I'm standing
Yeah.
up, the cheeks are closing back up.
I suppose so. Yeah.
I mean, I don't want those cheeks kissing like after I've just pooped. So, so I'm
You don't want to give up like a
using the seat.
Hershey's kiss.
I'm using the seat as leverage.
Yeah, you're using the seat to open the floodgates.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. But yeah, I don't stand and wipe. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. You
Well,
feel
just
like you're caught in a very vulnerable situation, standing and wiping.
yeah, if somebody actually walked in. At least say now the door was unlocked, right? And you're sat there taking a shit and you wipe. If you sat down, you're like sort of, oh, I'm covered, everything's covered.
You're like, I'm in here.
Yeah, you can sort of go, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, cover your front with the one hand. Cover the door with that
Or
hand.
make sound when someone comes in. Make sound.
Hey! Yeah, that's
I'm in
it.
here.
It's a,
Make sure they know I'm in here. Yeah, someone's
you
in
know,
here.
I feel like I've done that at your house. But like, say now, I like got up early before everyone's awake, or it's a late one, like, because you've got upstairs toilet. Like, so I'm like, I'm gonna fuck it. If I do a big loud poo now, Lewis and Alicia are gonna hear this.
Oh,
So I've
God.
done like a sort of like a fart cough.
Yeah, well, like a seasoned veteran would put tissue in the toilet before. So
Yeah, but my
it's
my
like
problem
ninja.
is
It's like a ninja then. It
Yeah.
just hits with no sound.
Yeah, my problem is it's not the water that's the problem. It's the
It's you.
fucking
It's you.
it's the fucking
It's a machine.
the fucking fart
Right.
noise. Like I feel like
Okay.
Katie has said stuff to me like there's something fucking wrong with you when she's heard me in the toilet.
Man, I think I'm quite like I don't know. I'm like a gazelle in the toilet, quick in and out, in and out today. Some people are like 15, 20 minute shitters. I just can't do that. I don't know if I hyper fixate on the fiber intake or something, but I'm like in, bang, out.
Maybe.
Some people might be having too much proteins or something because they're like, there for ages, half an hour, and like, fucking hell, is it gonna bust a gut, man? Gonna have an hernia?
Yeah.
I can't be doing that.
Giving birth in the toilet, like.
Yeah. I don't know. This is saying loads. This is probably saying loads about me, right? I've done this like being drunk, like don't even the urinals. Stood there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll push my stream extra hard,
Yeah.
so everyone thinks I got a power hog, like. So everyone's like, "Yeah, this guy must have a power hog on him."
Oh, look at the fucking hose on him, like.
Yeah, whoa, fucking hell, that guy must have a hog.
That's such a funny name for a dick.
But yeah, I usually do it when I'm like drunk. I don't know why. Just
Yeah.
hog piss, like.
I feel like drunk peas are great.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh yeah, fuck it, just let it loose.
Drunk shits though.
Fucking,
Different story.
oh no, they're fucking scary.
They're horrible.
You're like, what am I doing here? I need stirrups, legs up, like.
Yeah. Or just like nightclub toilets.
Oh, I can't do it.
They're okay for urinals. You have that big trough with the
Yeah.
urinal cakes in it, but do like a cubicle. Oh my god.
The toilet seat is like being held on by a thread.
Yeah, slipping
It's
at that.
fucking, yeah, and there's piss everywhere.
Man.
Top of the toilet, the top of the fucking toilet, gone. You know,
Yeah.
there's no lid. There's fucking the what's the back of it? You know, where they use
Tank
it
light.
on in
Black
films.
tank.
Yeah, that's gone. And then there's always like the lock isn't there. It's like somebody's fucking kicked it through.
Yeah,
So that's when you've
kick
got
through.
that foot on the door, 1 foot on the door, 1 foot on the floor,
Yeah.
holding it.
It's like Russian squat. One foot's on the door, the other one's squatting down. You're not like sat on the actual pan.
Yeah, you're
You're like 6 inches away from it. Yeah, just like Spider-Man in the walls, bump like that.
yeah.
To be fair, I don't know. I don't really poop that much when I'm drunk. I don't know why. My mind just be like, right, no
I
poop
think
on.
Yeah, I think peeing is I feel like I can go to the toilet quite a bit when I'm drunk.
Yeah, they say they breaking the seal and stuff like that. We've actually got less than a minute, so we've wasted a whole episode talking about social media, Armageddon, and pooping in silence, man.